Hi everyone, my name is Adriana Martinez and I'm going to be your instructor for today. I'm a professional artist and teacher. I'm a teaching artist basically. And our class for today is called Connect and Create. And what does this mean? This means that we're going to connect with how we're feeling and then create something, which is super simple, right? And I'm going to tell you what supplies we're going to be having, what we need. We're going to need a pencil. Any pencil will do. A piece of paper or paper that's available, right? We're going to need watercolors, and you can have any basic watercolors. It could be in like tablet form. You could squeeze it out individually and have a palette. If you do not have a palette, you can always use a piece of plastic like a lid or a plate. Those work too. And you're going to have 3 brushes. At least, that's what I suggest. 3 brushes, different shapes maybe and sizes. Right? Here you go. Okay. So you can pause the video right now if you need to go get all that material. Okay, guys, really good. We're going to start out with 3 warm-ups, and then we're going to talk about the color wheel really briefly. Looks like a lot, but it's not. And so we've got our supply, and we're going to start with the first warm-up, which is breathing. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try to fill out our bellies as we inhale like a big balloon. And then out. Awesome. And one more. Very good, guys. Our second warm-up. It's going to be in our hands. We're going to rub our hands and then try to make like a ball. And if you feel some tingling or some energy flow, that's what we want. If there's somebody next to you, try to do this without touching. Like that. Pretend like you're holding a big, big ball. Really good, guys. You can also like put your hands on your chest and see how that feels. Okay. Awesome, guys. Our third warm-up is going to be, we're going to start with our pencil, and we're going to grab our pencil close to the sharp end. Not close to the sharp end, which we tend to do. We're going to try to do it at the end, like this. And we're going to warm up our wrist and get some of this drawing technique flowing, right? And you're going to do it in spirals. I'll show you right now. Try to do spirals. It can be big or small, and this is the movement. Yeah, you can see that. See? There you go. And then we're going to do it with our left hand. Same position at the end. Let's try to avoid holding it here. So let's hold it back here. So just try it. It's not about it getting it perfect. It's just about loosening it up. And you can do it over and over and over. And it's going to be messy, and that's okay. Really good, guys. Cool. Once we're done, if you haven't had a chance to grab all your supply, this is the moment to do so, okay? So now I'm going to introduce to you, you might already know this, but just in case you need to remember, what are the primary colors? Primary colors are blue, red, and yellow. And those make the secondary colors by combining, let's say, blue and yellow, green, right? And then yellow and red make orange. And then red and blue make purple. You might already know this, but these are the colors that we're going to be using today with our watercolor. We're going to try to use only a primary, which when you apply it on paper can make all these colors, right? Also, in case I didn't mention, you need a little bit of water in a container. Okay. Awesome, guys. Really good. Okay. So the questions for today that I want you to think about as we are doing our watercolor sketch is, what am I grateful for? What do I like? What did I dream last night? What's a happy dream? So these questions are going to evoke images, are going to bring images, or are going to spark our imagination, right? It's going to make us think of different pictures that we have in mind, that we have lived, or just ideas that could work too. Something that I would like to have or be at. For example, if I like the forest, maybe I want to sketch a forest, right? And this class is not about getting it perfect. It is about having fun and feeling good. So we cannot expect anything to be too tight or too perfect. So this is about having fun. So you can pause the video here and maybe sketch some ideas of what you'd like to watercolor. So you can use your pencil, and you can use some paper and start sketching a little bit, some ideas. If you already know what you want, get your paper ready, which it's paper for either watercolor or mixed media, and if not, just plain paper will do. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you get ready with your stuff. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you some examples that I've done to give you some ideas. So sometimes I just play with things that I think are interesting or curious, or grab my curiosity. So here's one, and it's not very defined, and that's okay. I want you to play with the colors. So I added blue and a little bit of red, which made it purple. And then I added some red with yellow, which made it a little orange. And this is like a rabbit, right? So it's like jumping over the moon, maybe. Okay. Sharing here. This one is a little odd, a little weird, but it works. Let's see. So it's like a dress. It's like a dream that I had. So it's a dress with branches coming out and flowers. And it's on the dirt. It's on like ground, which you can see the dirt here. And then I put like swirls for water. Okay, that's another one. So as you can see, it doesn't look totally clean or super perfect. Finding other ones for you guys. This one I really like. I like snakes. So I put a snake on top of the head of a lady. So it could be as crazy as you want, or anything that sparks your imagination. So I put butterflies, and then on top of like it's a boa, right? See, anything will do. You can color people, animals. Okay. And here we go. Let's see, I'm going to show you more. I like flowers and I like to draw people. So I put this kind of weird, but it's with like flowers coming out her mouth, and then she's got a weird hat on. And you can be as messy as you want. This is another one. This has a little bit more detail. So it's like a girl sitting on an egg with wings, right? I think you get the idea, right? This one's more simple. These are just like shapes of flowers together. And you can see the primary colors, right? You got the yellow, the blue, and the red. And I combine them on the paper to make purple, little greenish, and orange. Okay. So let's see. Maybe we can, and this is another one, the landscape. And it's messy. I just put a bunch of color on it, like dots. Okay. So nothing's very, very defined. But that's the way we want it right now. And I'm going to do a really quick sketch with you guys just to show you how to use the color with watercolor, like how to use the water. And we're going to dip the brush in the water, dip it, right? And I already have some color here in my palette. And I'm just going to add water, and then I'll have some color. And so I feel like here's like a red tone. So I just choose anywhere just to tell you, to teach you how to apply it. And it can be in strokes like this or like that. Any movement will do. And we got some blue. I'm going to do the same right here. This is one of my favorite blues. And then got some yellow. Yellow is going to be a little harder because it's so light and it needs so much color. So you can see it. Sometimes you have to add several layers when it dries so you can see it, right? So see? Cool. So for me, we're just coloring in here. And I'm going to combine a little bit here. This is a good exercise so you can get used to the watercolor and combining them on the piece of paper. So here, for example, the middle one, I added some blue on top of the red, and it's starting to become a little purple. And I'm going to do the same with the other ones. For example, on the blue one, I'm going to add some yellow right here, and you'll see how it changes. See how in the middle, you can see how it's turning green. Okay. Oh, we got a drop there. And let's add some red there to the yellow. So do you remember what it's gonna do? Oh, I kind of messed up here. Good, okay. Got the orange, I'm gonna make the orange, right? So here you go. See, you can barely see it, I think, through the camera. So let me add a little bit of more red. So this is about fun, guys. So let's just experiment right now. There we go. See, isn't that cool? So you can play with watercolor a lot. And you can even do something abstract, meaning something that's like more shapes, not necessarily like animals or people. So we go back to what am I grateful for? I like open spaces. I like to be outside. So for example, this is one that I would do very loose, playing around with the color. I'm grateful for open spaces, for nature, right? So now it's your turn. It's your turn to watercolor sketch something that you are happy about or grateful for. It could be a toy, it could be a bicycle, it could be anything, but I want you to have fun and I can't wait to see what you're going to do. So once you're done, make sure to ask yourself, how am I feeling? Am I feeling better? Am I feeling happy? What does this make me feel when I'm drawing something or painting something that I really like and experimenting with colors? So today we learned that, let me get the color wheel out. That, remember, red and yellow make orange. Red and blue make purple. Blue and yellow make green. So that's now your turn to have fun.